on. Mike was muted. Can you hear me now? Hello, everybody. I hit 2,000 subs about a month ago. So I guess it's time for me to do a live stream. And we got Elaine here today. Thank you, Elaine. Good to see you. Cobalt Dragon, go check out her channel. Mark at Mark's Book Lounge. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Fina, hi, yay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Kat, hi. Good to see you. All right. So far, we got a good crew here. Yeah. So as I do with every celebration like this, I have dessert. And today I've got a chocolate tuxedo cheesecake, because I'm a cheesecake fanatic. And when I'm looking for a special treat, I usually gravitate towards cheesecake. So that is what we got going on today. Okay, good. Yay. Anyway, so this is a Q&A. You guys can ask me anything, literally anything. We might want to avoid politics. You know, that's usually a good general rule when doing stuff like this. But other than that, I'm a pretty open book. I'm an open book on that topic too, but you know, it's just kind of a general rule. But yeah, you can ask me anything. So, oh yes, cheesecake is amazing. What's your favorite kind of cheesecake, Mark? And you can say all of them. That is an acceptable answer. Yes, indeed, I agree. So yeah, well, good. So just a few updates while everybody's getting going and thinking about questions they might want to ask. You may have noticed in several of my most recent videos that my bookshelf is dwindling, and that is because I'm getting ready to move. My partner and I are moving to Washington State, Vancouver to be exact, in the summer, hopefully June sometime, but it could possibly be later. It just depends on how things go. So we are already starting to pack up, and so that's why my bookshelf is dwindling. It has only the books that I am planning on reading or have recently read that I didn't box up yet. So that is why my shelves look quite bare. But all the essentials are there, the ones I'm currently reading. Oh, I just finished reading The Full Moon Coffee Shop by Mai Mochizuki, and it's really good. I had such a great time. I could say I read it in a day because I practically did. I finished it the other day, and the day prior to that, I had only read like 7 or 8 pages. So for the most part, I read like 95% of the book yesterday. No, maybe the day before. But anyway, yes, this book is done and really liked it. So that was a recent read for me. All right, so let's see. We got questions. Oh, you are starting off easy. What's your favorite cheesecake? Oh, or it should be easy, right? I've always been a fan of cheesecake with cherries on top, just plain New York style cheesecake with cherries on top. Yeah, I love cherries. I also love strawberries, though, and I like chocolate on my cheesecake. One of the best cheesecakes I have ever eaten was at a restaurant called Maggiano's, and they had a special running one time when we went there for dinner, and it was for a Bailey's Irish cream cheesecake. So it was New York style cheesecake drizzled with a reduction of Bailey's Irish cream. It was so good. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mark was going to say all of them. Okay, that is a good answer, Mark. Do you all have a place lined up already? No, that not quite yet. We are flying up there the middle of April to officially start house shopping, or at least find houses that we want to put offers in on. So we probably won't start the offering process until at least May, but a lot depends on her selling her house here and everything. So a lot's up in the air there, but we don't have a place lined up. We just know the city we want to move to, and that's it. Good question. Dragon is essential. Just saying. Yes. 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 Dragon is essential for. Oh, probably my mascot back here. Yes, Timarath. Yeah, that's probably that might be what you're referring to. I think. I mean, yes, everyone loves dragons. Indeed. In fact, I am wearing. Let's see if I can get this in the shot. I'm wearing a shirt with D20s and dragons on it. I mean, you know, I'm not a nerd or anything. Yes, cheesecake is amazing. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I love chocolate covered strawberries as well. I love strawberries. So blueberry almond. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've had that. I do like blueberries, and almonds are okay for me. They're okay. Can everybody see me and hear me? I also have OBS Studio connected to this computer, and it's been interfering lately when I'm doing live streams. So, okay, good. You can hear me now. Yes, I've been getting interference because the microphone I use is part of my webcam, and I don't know what's happening there, but it's been interfering lately. I need to figure that out. Okay, so blueberry almond. I just mixed up some no-bake chocolate almond cheesecake filling. Oh, wow, that sounds good. Been nibbling at it and putting some in a bowl for work for dessert tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That's good. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Josh. Good to see you. Yes, on to 3,000. That's my next goal, I guess. Or 2,500 is probably a good goal to, but eventually 3,000. Yes. Thanks to Big Bang or the new cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I blipped out there for a minute. Let's see here. Have you tried blueberry and lemon? Oh, I think I've had something blueberry and lemon combination, but not cheesecake, I don't think. Unless I had a cheesecake tart that had that. I might have. It's a possibility. Sounds good. Big Bang was fun. Shelter. You know, to be perfectly honest, I have never seen Big Bang Theory. I wanted to check it out. I've just never, so many things to watch in so little time. No bake is the best, yes, quick and easy. But there is something to be said for a really good classic baked cheesecake. You can do it. 3,000 soon. Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to take a bite of my cheesecake. Let a few of you come up with other questions if you have them, and I'm going to mute myself really quick so you don't hear me chewing, because that would be kind of, you know. Oh, guys, you couldn't hear my noises, but it was very tasty. Sheldon was like most of the students I worked with. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's awkward at times, but mostly fun. That is what I've heard. Yes. 30-minute episodes. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, standard sitcom length then. That chewing ASMR for some folks, that's true. Maybe on the second bite, I'll leave the mic on if everybody really wants that. What's everybody reading right now? What are you guys reading? Hit me with the books. While you're thinking about your books, the only one I'm reading right now, I blew through a bunch of books this month. March was crazy for reading. Right now I'm reading Hannibal by Thomas Harris, third book in the Hannibal Lecter books, and I'm really enjoying it so far. This is a great series if you guys haven't read it. It's been a while since I read a Hannibal book, so I decided it was time to pick one up. Or actually, I should say my TBR game decided it was time to pick it up. But yeah, so I'm currently reading that. Oh, let's see. One of the last shows live in front of the studio audience. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So I'll be finishing The Treason of Isengard, J.R. Tolkien and Christopher Tolkien this evening. Nice, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I just got done with my reread of Lord of the Rings on audiobook recently, Josh. So finished that in February, was it? I think. Yeah, but yeah, with Andy Serkis narration, it was just fantastic. So, but you're delving into all of the history of Middle Earth and stuff like that, which I have not ventured into yet, other than some of the extant works, such as the Children of Húrin. Silmarillion is not really extant; it's technically part of the core canon. So I guess Children of Húrin is really the only one outside of that I've read so far. But I have some of the others; I just haven't done them yet. Oh, Summer Nights. Yeah, let's see. That's Summer Night is book 4, I think, of the Dresden Files. Yeah, good stuff. Love that series. I am all caught up. I'm just waiting on, I think, on the ticker on his website, it shows 30% into writing Mirror, Mirror. So maybe we'll get the next book next year. We shall see. I know we're getting an audiobook called Outlaw coming out in May. Actually, I think it'll be an ebook as well, but they got James Marsters back for that one, so he'll be narrating. I'm really excited. Treason of Isengard. Yeah, it does sound amazing. Just based on my assumptions, having read Lord of the Rings, I'm assuming it is going to be dealing with Saruman and the fall of Isengard, the moral fall of Isengard, I should say. But I don't know for sure. That'll be for Josh to tell us on that one. I'm reading Lilith as well as The Tombs by Clive Cussler. Oh, nice. What books are making the cut to stay on your shelves? Oh, that's a good question. So let's see here. So we got the Thomas Harris books, the Hannibal books. I've already read the first two, but I kept them on there because I want to pack them together. And then I've got the Fitz and the Fool trilogy up there, minus one book because I'm about to start it. So the first one is Fool's Assassin, and I'm about to start Fool's Quest next not next month. Well, yes, next month, but also next week. Going to start on April 1st, and I'm not fooling. And then Assassin's Fate. So that's the final trilogy in the realm of the Elderlings, and I'm super stoked to be done with that series, although it'll be very bittersweet as well. I'm not looking forward to it in a sense. But and then I've got Kushiel's Dart, Mystic River by Dennis Lehane, which I may get to or I may not. It's not technically part of my plan, but I have been curious about it, and I might pick it up this year. And then I've got the Travis Baldree books, which I have now finished. I just have not packed them. I've got The Stranger by Albert Camus, because I do want to read this book. It's a really short one. It'll take me quick. Put those back up there. And I've got Malice by Keigo Higashino, which I just read a couple of weeks ago as well. Really good. Kickstarter for authors, because eventually I'm going to do a Kickstarter for my books. And Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And I've heard really good things about this. And I found a copy of it when I was at the Strand in New York. So I decided I'll pick it up and see what it's like. And then, of course, Full Moon Coffee Shop. And The Traveling Cat Chronicles. I mean, enough said. It's cats, right? I may or may not finish The Reformatory. We'll see. I haven't decided. I'm gonna try it a little longer and see how it goes. And then I've got a couple of John Scalzi books, Old Man's War and Red Shirts, that I want to get to. So, and then I need to finish the other two books in the Shades of Magic trilogy by V. Schwab. So, oh yeah, and then I recently finished If It Bleeds. So I've read that already by Stephen King. And I'll have a review coming out on that this week. So I won't spoil anything for you guys for now. But so that's what's on my recently read or to be read immediately shelf. Middle Earth Spiral. Oh yeah, it's a huge spiral too. Yeah, Children of Hurin is. I'll be honest. It was a little dry for me, but it was good. I'm glad I read it. It was given to me as a gift from a friend, and I did enjoy it. Okay, yes, Book 4 of Dresden. The History of Middle Earth books are great to see Tolkien's writing process, but likely only for the completionists like me. Yeah. I would love to be a completionist, but I don't think I am a completionist, Josh. There are other books of his I want to read, but I don't know if I'll read them all. At one point, I would have said I would, but I don't know if I will now, so we'll see. Assassin's Fate, my favorite book. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, I have loved every single book in the realm of the Elderlings, Josh. Even the Rainwild Chronicles. Those were some of my favorite books. I just, love them. I have just been eating up everything, but especially Fitz and the Fool. All of their journeys together, Tawny Man, and Farseer trilogy, and now this, and I've loved every minute of it. I enjoy Lord of the Rings, but I struggle with high fantasy. That's fair. That's fair. I've seen a couple of his history ones at some really good bookstores, but out of my price range for something I'd likely struggle with. Yeah, that's I can understand that. Hope you enjoy them. Yeah. I know. I don't know if you do audio, really, Kat, but audiobooks are a good way to experience them as well. So you might try that if you don't mind audiobooks. I found Children at my thrift store. Is that Children of Hurin? Okay, got it. Nice. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I was going to do it this year, but then I recently decided that maybe that was a bit too ambitious since we're getting ready to move. And there's a lot that goes into a Kickstarter, so it'll probably be next year. But yeah, my plan is to kickstart a special edition hardcover of both of my books eventually. So yeah. Oh yeah, Scalzi's great. I absolutely love Scalzi. In fact, I'll probably read everything that he's written because everything I've read from him so far has just been a banger. So yeah, I'm excited. That's a chunky monkey book. Scalzi has been fun. Let's see. Which one is the chunky monkey? Oh, okay. I'm not sure, but tell me which one you were referring to, Kat, because yeah, I do have some chunky monkeys on there for sure. If It Bleeds is good. Yes, I really enjoyed If It Bleeds. However, I did notice that I probably should have read The Outsider first. And I thought we met Holly in the Mr. Mercedes books, but maybe I'm wrong, in the Bill Hodges trilogy. This was my first time meeting Holly. And I know some people don't like Holly, but I enjoyed her. I thought it was really interesting. And it sent me on a rabbit trail to learn all about just outsiders in general in Stephen King's fiction, because it's not just the outsiders in those books. It's, I mean, Pennywise would be considered an outsider technically, and because they're all from that Toadash space. So I went down the rabbit hole with that. That was fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Got to run, but congrats on the channel milestone. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Kickstarter and special editions, yes. I'm excited. Okay, Kat, here we go with your ASMR. Oh man. That's way better than it has any right to be. For store-bought especially. The Reformatory. Yeah. That is a big one. And it's kind of a slow burn at the beginning, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes, because sometimes the racial content in books can really bother me. Specifically, a lot of the racist slurs and stuff like that. It can really get to me. So we'll see. But I mean, I like it so far for the most part, but I had to put it down because at the time I was reading that one, I was also reading Mouse, which is also, about racism in general with the Holocaust and everything. So it was a lot of very emotionally heavy material to be reading at the same time. So I paused it. Holly was first in If It Bleeds. Okay. I did not know that. I wasn't sure how the timeline worked. So, okay. Well, that's good to know. I only thought that because I knew that she dealt with an outsider in The Outsider. So, okay, good to know. That's how you know it's some good cheesecake. Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to have more. All right. What other questions you guys got for me? You got me for as long as you want me, up to a limit of 2 hours. I think that's about as much as I can go. Yeah, other than the Hannibal Lecter book, I am currently reading, I'm almost finished. I think I've got about an hour and a half left in the Dungeon Anarchists Cookbook by Matt Dinneman. So that's book 3 in Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm having a blast with that series. Oh my goodness. Highly recommend. What made you land on Washington for your new home? Well, a few things. The pay is better up there for my partner's job. So that's a big one. Also, we just like the weather. Like, I've always loved the Pacific Northwest, and I've always wanted to live there. And now we're getting the opportunity. And it's 20 minutes from Portland. So it's, it's almost a suburb of Portland, really. So yeah, the weather, the climate, the social climate is a big deal as well up in the Pacific Northwest. So a lot of factors there that caused us, but a lot of it was the weather and her job. Right now I live in Phoenix, and it has been in the 90s this week. Actually, last week it hit the hundreds, and we're just about done with the desert. I think that's one of the big things. When are you doing the big move? You popped in late. Oh, okay. Yeah, not a problem. We are hoping to move the middle or end of June, but depending on how things go, it could be July as well. So we're just trying to be flexible. But we do have a realtor and everything already. We met with her the last time we went up there, and so yeah, we're making a slow progress in getting up there. I don't like shoveling snow necessarily. I can, but Vancouver does not get a ton of snow. Vancouver, Washington doesn't anyway. They do get some, but their winters are pretty mild compared to other parts of the country. So it'll definitely get cold. It'll probably get in the 20s and 30s for a low in the winter time, but I'm okay with that. I grew up that way. I grew up in southern Utah, and there were winters that we had temperatures at or below freezing, sometimes 20 degrees or more below freezing. So I'm okay with it if it's not that bad, and it won't be that bad. So yes, unfortunately, that's one thing we're going to have to look forward to, is the time change. Now, they did pass a measure to make daylight savings time permanent, but it is conditional upon the federal government making it permanent as well. So, they just put it on their law books for whenever that might happen. And one of these days, maybe it will. That would be nice. Climate, people, and weather, very important. Yes, absolutely. Lack of humidity, but 5 years of desert was enough for me as well. Yeah, it's nice not to have the humidity. There will be some more humidity in Vancouver, but not as bad as other places I've gone. I know the Midwest and some of the southern states have a lot of humidity, Florida and Texas and those, and I couldn't do that. But a little bit of humidity isn't bad. I could breathe better up in Vancouver. So there's that. And it wasn't as cold. It was funny. 45 degrees there was not nearly as cold as 45 degrees in Phoenix. Probably because of the humidity, maybe. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Nicole. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you're here. What is your favorite and least favorite flower? Oh, that's a really good question. Well, let's see. I'm trying to remember if stinkweed is a flower. I think it is. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's my least favorite. You were probably thinking, what? That's his favorite? No. I would say either roses or lilacs are my favorite. Yeah. I also really like daffodils. Yeah. But if I had to pick one, probably roses. I'm a classic rose guy, you know? Good question. What flavored cheesecake are you having? Oh, yes. Okay. So I have a chocolate tuxedo cheesecake or what's left of it here. It's really good. I just bought it at the grocery store, and I was like, I need to find a treat for my live stream today, and that's the one it was. So I'm never not down for cheesecake. And welcome to the Pacific Northwest soon. Yay. Yes, I'm very excited for that. Hey, Nicole and Dark Star. Yeah. It's warmer with humidity, great in winter, not as much in summer. Yeah. 75 in Georgia is a no. Oh, yeah, believe me. Yeah, I would not step outside at 75 in Georgia either. Yeah, climbs into 90. Yeah. I've been in Georgia. Not fun. And I've been to Florida, which is worse. Even though there's humidity, South Texas isn't too bad, like Houston and the coast down there, Galveston Bay, I think it is. It's not horrible, but it's not pleasant either. Yes, a fancy and awesome treat. Indeed it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, so let's see. Where's everybody at? If you're comfortable saying. I know we got some of you in Canada. I know one person here is in Washington. Josh left us. I'm not sure where he is at. And Kat, I think you're in the somewhere in the Midwest, but I'm not. I don't know for sure. So yeah, all different parts of the country. And Dark Star, I know you're in the UK. Yeah, which one day I hope to visit the UK. That's on my bucket list. Ireland is first on my bucket list, but the UK in general, I would love to visit. So one of these days, maybe I'll get there by the time I'm 70. So I've got 20 more years. I've got I've got to have that goal within the next 20 years. I need to visit the UK. It does. Yes, I'm international. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ontario, Canada. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're an Ontario. Not Ontario. Sorry, Ontario. The country of rebels, right? I know. You rebels, you. I like, I like rebels. So we're good there. I'm a rebel myself, in many ways, in different colors. But yes, yeah, good times. Yeah, so like I said, I'm originally from Utah, but I moved to Phoenix 25 years ago, 26, 1997. So oh goodness, that's almost 30 years. Yeah, I came here in 97. Wow. Yeah, I've been here almost 30 years. I'm practically a native. I think once you hit the 15 or 20 year mark in Phoenix, you're considered a native. Everybody's a transplant here, except for the cacti. You know, the cacti have been here since the beginning. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. I've missed seeing you around. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, time does fly. You're right, Elaine. Yeah, it's been, yeah, it definitely flew by. Both of my kids are adults now. And yeah, time has just flown. My oldest is 22 and my youngest is going to turn 21 in 5 weeks. Yeah. So it's crazy. Twin. That must be for Jenny, maybe. Nice. I love it when you guys come to my live streams and follow my channel because you get connected with each other too and build relationships. That's what it's all about. I love seeing that. So that's awesome. Yeah, best thing about being on BookTube really is the community, all the friends, and so I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do during the moving time. And I'm considering, and I'm going to throw this out to you guys, see what you think. I'm considering dropping down to one video a week for the summer, just to make sure I can have plenty of time to focus on moving and get situated in the new place and everything like that, and then pick back up to my 2 videos in the fall. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet, but it's a distinct possibility. Yes, my kids are in the same state for now. They will not be once I move, but they are going to stay in Arizona. So yeah. My youngest child lives with their partner, and then my oldest son is going into his last year next year at University of Arizona. So and then I'm not sure what he's going to do after that, but yeah, it's exciting. Yes, the community is amazing. Indeed. Let's see. Absolutely about community. Your shelves look so empty. Yes, I know. They're all packed up in boxes and screaming at me, read me, but I've already read them. So, I only kept out the ones that I need to read right now. And but yeah, they're all packed up and in a truck. Actually, we're using pods, so they let you load it up as you go, and then part of the price you pay is to store it away in one of their air-conditioned storage facilities. So it's pretty high tech. So that's been nice. So I don't even have access to those books if I wanted to. They're all packed away. I am, yes, very much looking forward to the move. I should say I'm looking forward to having it done with. The process of getting moved is a bit stressful. It's a good stress, but stressful nonetheless. So yeah, looking forward to completing the move for sure. Maybe vlog the move. Oh yeah, maybe parts of it. I don't know exactly how that would work, but I mean, I could vlog some of the road trip anyway, because it's going to be like a 20-hour drive to get there minimum, depending on stops and everything. So, break it up over 2 days, and I think I think vlogging it could work. We'll have to see how alert I am to be doing that. But see some of the places you stop along the way. Yeah, that'll be nice. So yeah, we are hiring movers for the bulk of our stuff, and then we're driving the cars up. So that is the plan. And we're probably just going to drive into Los Angeles and then take the Interstate 5 all the way up until we get where we have to turn off to drive off to Oregon, or drive off to Washington, I should say. Let's see. 2 bookcases in 3 months. Wow. But at least it looks pretty and like a real home library now. Oh, that's awesome, Jenny. That's really cool. I would love to see the pictures of your bookcases, or I don't know if you still do your channel, but I mean, bookshelf tour. You can always post it in the Discord too. I do have a Discord, folks. If you're not in the Discord, I'm part of a Discord as well. So, but yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see your bookcases. You did wrap up first place quick. Looks great. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so Elaine has seen the bookcases. I'm a little jelly. I need to see those now. Hey, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Taking a break from birthday celebrations to swing by and say hi. Andrew, it's your birthday. Oh man. Or is it a birthday celebration for someone else? Well, in either case, happy birthday. That's awesome. Here's to bookcase 3. Oh yes, time to add that 3rd, right? Oh yeah, you can send it in Voxer. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I knew you were on Voxer. Well, that's cool. Yes, send it in Voxer. Voxer, not Voxer. Yeah, definitely send it there. That'd be awesome. They saw it in the live streams that we all did together. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I usually don't get a chance to make the live streams, but yes, that's awesome. You have walls. Don't be a quitter. That's funny. 36. Oh, that's awesome, man. Happy birthday. Well deserved. You made it 36 years around the sun. I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, you're still young by my standards, though. But yeah, enjoy it. It goes fast. Oh, I didn't know you were on Voxer either. I should look people up. I don't usually look people up. So I'll find you, Andrew. We'll talk. Yes, I will get on there and find you. Happy birthday, Andrew. Yes, indeed. You're welcome. All the birthday wishes. Oh, right, Jenny? Yeah, I feel that. I literally feel that. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's not good, Andrew. Oh man. Yeah. Getting old, right? It's not always pleasant. Some of it is, some of it isn't. Good question, Andrew. I am. Yes, I do still sleep on the floor. Been doing that, I think, 4 years now. So yeah, I just have my Japanese futon on the floor with comforter and pillows and all the necessities. But yeah, just right on the floor. It's been great. It did wonders for my back, that's for sure. Yes, joints should not sound like Rice Krispies. I agree. Yeah, Snap Crackle Pop should only be in the cereal bowl, not in the body. I agree. Cat, just remember you could lose last place. You almost passed me in a day. Okay, I'm not sure what that's referring to. Unless it's amount of bookshelves, that could be. Jenny's still a puppy. Yeah, yeah. I think it all depends on how you feel. Really, ultimately, I get accused of having an inner little boy, and I do. It's not wrong. No library sales coming up. Oh wow! I got a dip. Have a great live stream. Congrats on 2K. Thank you so much, Andrew. Good to see you. Enjoy the birthday, man. 42 this year. Hey, that's great. So you know the answer to life, the universe, and everything, Jenny. That's what my kids told me when I turned 42. They're like, Dad, you need to take notes this year because this is the only year you will have all the answers. So you need to write them down before you turn 43. And I didn't write them down. So maybe that's why my mind is going. Oh, 50-something lane. I'm safe. Vin is my only competition, and pretty covers will get him. Nice. Bye, Andrew. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Indeed. Book shopping for the rest of the year. Chaos Crew competition. Jenny in first place the last few years. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. You've really been going after those books for your bookshelves, Jenny. That's great. Yeah, growing up, I like that, Kat. Growing up as a trap. Stay 3. That's a good motto. I'm going to remember that. I think. The only first place I ever get. Oh man. Well, here's to many more first places, Jenny. I have Hitchhikers on my reread this year. Oh, that's cool. I read The Hitchhiker's Guide and I read the short story prequel, Young Zaphod Plays It Safe, but I've not finished the rest of the series. I mean, it was good. It just wasn't great for me. So I'll eventually go back and finish the rest of it, I'm sure. But you're my first filthy minded twin. I love it. Hey, I want to be in the filthy minded club. My mind is plenty filthy. Nice. Very cool. Technically, we're meant to be competing for last place, but I can't stop myself on eBay. Oh yeah, eBay. Oh yeah, I remembered seeing your comment on Dark Star's video, Jenny. That sounds like you shop for eBay quite often. That's cool. First and fourth were the best ones. Okay, all right, yeah. The first one was definitely good. And I haven't read beyond that, but I'll look out for that when I get to the fourth one. Yeah, that'll be good. Or on Kindle, bet that's growing too. Oh yeah, the e-readers are always growing, aren't they? They're, in fact, one of my personal struggles is avoiding Humble Bundle. I just got a set of 52 different horror novels on Humble Bundle for $25 on ebook. 52 ebooks. Prior to that, I bought other book sets on Humble Bundle as well. And now they've got the entire Charlie Brown comic collection on Humble Bundle this month. And my pocketbook is screaming at me, don't do it. But it's peanuts. It's peanuts, guys. Oh, Humble Bundle is, it's not good for me. It's unhealthy. I even some of Dark Star's pretty books that she was selling. Oh, that's awesome. She has some really pretty books that she's gotten through those book box programs and stuff. Yeah, for sure. eBay is Jenny's new Kindle shop. Nice. Can you get ebooks I guess you can. I guess you can get ebooks on eBay as well. You can pretty much get everything there, but you were just supporting one of your BookTube buddies, Jenny. Indeed. Yeah, she really does. Yeah. Yeah. And her hat is on point too. I love her hat. Yeah. Yeah. Her decor, her the way she dresses, her hat, everything is she's on point. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Yep, she does. So what else is going on, everybody? What's new in the world of all my friends here? Anything new and exciting? Anything you wish was different? One thing we were talking about ebooks. So I have a Kobo. I switched from Kindle to Kobo. And the thing I love about having a Kobo is I can put stickers on my case. So I've got some stickers there. I've got my TARDIS on the back because we have to have a TARDIS, right? And I've got more stickers somewhere here that I need to put on. I have a sticker of Pot Roast. If you guys know who Pot Roast is from Bookshops and Bone Dust, he's a Griftkin. I think that's what he's called. But half Griffin, half pug kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I need to figure out a place to put that on my Kobo case. But I'm always collecting stickers for stuff like that. Oh, let's see. Currently 94 ebooks and 383 physical. What have I done? Yep. Well, welcome, Jenny. Well, welcome to the large unread TBR. Or maybe a lot of those physical books you've already read on ebook. I'm not sure, but that's 94 ebooks to add to your ever-growing ebook TBR, right? Never mind. I'm sorry that you were replying to my question. Yeah. How much time have you got? Well, I mean, we've got a whole hour, Elaine. We've got an hour left, possibly. So, yeah, it depends on if you want to go into it or not. You may have us combined beat. Oh, wow. Okay. Season 2 of One Piece. Okay. The anime or the live action Netflix show? I haven't watched either, by the way, and I haven't read the mangas, but I've heard it's good. Happy it is spring and soon outdoor play in the yard time. Oh yeah, that'll be nice, Elaine. And I love seeing your videos when it's getting to be that time of year, getting to go outside and see everything going on in the greenery around you. I've been eyeing One Piece, then go back to something I've seen before to fall asleep to again. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's on my long list to watch, but I haven't done anything with that yet. Definitely more than your January total. Nice. Live action. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I was not aware that season 2 was out yet. I've still got a few that I need to catch up on, but right now I'm trying to make space in my life to watch season 3 of Foundation on Apple TV. So, because they announced that the final season will be season 4, so I need to watch season 3 and then be ready for when season 4 comes out. Not a big anime fan and enjoyed the live action. That's cool. I like some anime, although I'm not big into anime either. Both of my kids are. My kids love anime. Yeah, yeah. And I watched a lot of anime with them. I watched all of Attack on Titan, which I really loved. What was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I watched and loved. And I've loved a lot of the Studio Ghibli films, or Ghibli, or however it's pronounced. But yeah, I've loved a lot of those films. So I like it, but it's not everything that I watch. Yeah, yeah. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to in Washington and Oregon, of course. Lots of really nice hiking trails, lots of stuff to do outside, and weather to actually do it in. That'll be something I'm really looking forward to, is getting outdoors more, because it'll be the perfect climate for outdoor activities, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. If it's going to be hot, might as well have pretty flowers and food. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I agree. Make sure you have tissues from watching both seasons of the live action. It has emotional gut punches. Okay, thank you, Jenny. I will definitely have my box of tissues handy, because if anybody knows me, they know I need tissues when I'm reading or watching something that hits me. So yeah, that's good to know. Well, I guess that makes me a softie too, Kat, because I'm probably going to be right there with Jenny. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to read it. Spoilers. Okay. All right. Well, no, that I'm not super worried about spoilers, but I'll let you ladies talk amongst yourselves about that, and maybe one of these days I'll get around to watching the show. I'll just sit here and eat my cheesecake while you're talking about that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Very nice, Elaine. Yeah, that's great. Sitting outside for over an hour. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, if I sat outside for over an hour here right now, I would be severely dehydrated, unless I had water with me, of course. So that's cool. Okay. All right. And that's the thing, sometimes there's so many television shows that after a while you forget what happened in them because you're always watching different shows. Yeah. We just started watching season 2 of Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus, and really enjoyed that opening episode. And the best thing about Daredevil is that series, the Born Again series, picked up right where the Netflix series left off, and it's a mostly seamless translation. mostly. But they did a really good job. Okay. But yeah, anybody here big comic book fans, Marvel comic books? Daredevil's one of my favorites. He's been a favorite of mine since I was a kid. When the Trial of the Incredible Hulk was the first time I was introduced to Daredevil with Bill Bixby, and I don't remember the name of the guy right offhand that played Daredevil, but yeah, of course, Matt Murdock was Bruce Banner's lawyer. So yeah, that was a fun one. Wish we got more seasons of Punisher. Oh, so yes, me too. He is getting a Disney Plus special presentation. I don't know how long it'll be. It'll probably be like an hour and a half, maybe. But he is getting, after season 2 of Daredevil Born Again is finished. I think the Punisher is going to get his special in May, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, the Punisher is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. So they're kind of doing it back to back: Daredevil, Punisher, and then the Spider-Man movie. So, yeah, it's coming. We're getting more Punisher, and I'm super excited. I love this Punisher. Season 3 of Fringe. Oh yeah. I watched the pilot episode of that and never went back to it, but not a clue about new shows. Okay. Yeah, 8 episodes really isn't a season. I agree. Daredevil Born Again, the first season got 9 episodes, I believe it was. And this season is going to be 9 episodes, I think, as well. But yeah, it's just, yeah, not like it used to be, right? I mean, they are giving us full hour-long episodes, but still, it's not really enough anymore. But unfortunately, it's like when they gave us Constantine and the other DC shows instead of giving us more seasons of his own show. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to watch the new. I wanted to watch the Constantine television series, but I never got a chance to. And then from what I understand, Keanu Reeves. I can't talk today. Keanu Reeves is set to do a Constantine movie sequel. I guess. I don't. I think it's just a rumor, maybe, but who knows? That would be cool. My TV down to about 4 hours a week. Yeah, I spend most of my time reading, Elaine, and actual television series is probably down to about 4 or 5 hours a week for me as well, if you're not counting YouTube. I watch YouTube every day, but I have it on in the background while I'm working, so it's a good distraction from work. Matt Ryan is great and perfect Constantine casting. I heard that, and he looked the part too, compared to the comic book illustrations, more so than Keanu Reeves did. But yeah, that's cool. I'm Old, new shows September and ran through June. Reruns just in the summer. Okay, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I don't get to do a lot of reruns very often, but yeah, I wish I could. YouTube for me more. Oh yeah, YouTube is more than 4 hours for you as well. Okay, all right. So I'm not alone. I am not alone. I miss on the series too. Yes, yeah, 6 to 8 episodes is. I was really disappointed with the amount of episodes we got for Dune Prophecy. Was it Dune? Yeah, that's what they call it, Dune Prophecy. It was they only gave us 6 episodes. Now it is getting a second season, but 6 episodes was not a lot to tell a Dune story in. It really wasn't. I enjoyed the show though. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm very excited to see where they go. And has anybody here read Dune Messiah? Tell me that. Yeah. Dune Prophecy is the prequel series, and it is loosely based on the Dune Sisterhood books by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. And I mean really loosely based. They have some of the characters and a few other things, but it's mostly a brand new story. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. Just the first Dune so far, but I do have the rest. Okay, cool. Dune Messiah is really good. I liked it just as much as Dune, probably because it completes the character arc for Paul Atreides. But Children of Dune was just okay for me, and I DNF'd God Emperor of Dune. Unfortunately, it just wasn't for me. But Dune and Dune Messiah are great books. So Dune Part 3 that's coming out in theaters in December is based on Dune Messiah. So I'm super excited about that. Those movies were great. Not the same depth of story or characters, too short, and who knows when the next season starts. Yeah. We're not really getting announcements of new seasons like we used to pretty much right away. Okay, yeah, still need to reread Dune. Yeah, it's definitely one you want to reread before you go into Dune Messiah. But yeah, Dune Messiah was great. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, so if you're not one who likes spoilers, don't see the new Dune movie until you read Dune Messiah, because yeah, it'll. If it's anything as accurate as the first 2 Dune movies were to the first book, it will spoil a lot of the story. So I'm due for a rewatch of the first two movies myself. Try to rewatch those leading up to the release of the third movie. And then I think that's where Denis Villeneuve is going to stop. I think sounds like they might be doing the other Dune books, but he's not going to be the director, which is unfortunate, but he's got other stuff to do. My understanding is he is working on an adaptation of Rendezvous with Rama from, was that Asimov or Clarke? I think that was Arthur C. Clarke. I could be wrong. Maybe it's Asimov. I'm not sure. But Wheel of Time books in 2022 after watching season 1 on Prime. Only 3 seasons and years apart. Yeah, that was a bummer. And I thought the TV series was pretty good, but I never read the rest of the book series. I stopped reading after book 2. So, but I liked the TV series. Okay, it got off to a rocky start, but I thought it did okay. The original Dune and first remake. Oh yeah, me too. I loved it. I still love the original Dune movie. Still one of my favorites. Hello, Derry. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you tuned in. Yeah, I was just I was telling everybody earlier on the stream that we are getting ready to read Fool's Quest. We're starting next week. So I'm super excited, and I'm sure you'll be hearing from us. Yeah, very excited for that. Yeah. Derry is, if you guys aren't aware, Derry is the authority on all things Robin Hobb. So if you ever need a question answered when you're reading through Realm of the Elderlings, she's a huge help. She's been a huge help. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's funny. My channel sat for almost a year, I think, at like 1,870 subs or something like that. And then all of a sudden it just started moving forward again and got to over 2,000. So that was a pleasant surprise. The algorithm has gotten weird on YouTube in the last year or so. It's, yeah, I think they're playing around and trying a bunch of new stuff. Yeah, it has been a while, right, Jenny? Yeah. Too busy taking in all the beautiful scenery in New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand has the kind of scenery that you don't want to be stuck indoors for. What are your thoughts on A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms? Great question. I guess I would say book or show. I like both. I loved the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms book, the collection of 3 stories. And I thought they did a really good job adapting it on HBO for the first story, for the Hedge Knight, I think is the first story. Yeah. I thought they did a good job adapting it. There were a few things that I kind of was scratching my head at, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's an interesting way of doing that. And there were a few scenes I could have done without. We'll call them the bathroom break scenes. That was definitely a choice. But I liked the show. I thought it was pretty well done, and I really loved the book. And apparently he's got more stories left to write for Dunk and Egg, so I'm really excited about that. If we get them. I think we will eventually, but agreed about YouTube and changes. Yeah, it's been wild. I don't know what they're doing. Not sure they do either. Just sent the pit chat. Damn, they actually look cool in the photo. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see. Let me see here. All right. I am looking now, Jenny. Oh, wow. Yes. Those are some fancy schmancy shelves and books. Ooh, I love it. That's really great. Thank you for sending that to me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I guess you might need a third shelf, huh? I'm having internet issues, Jenny. I'm hoping not for much longer. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, internet issues are no bueno. No, not good at all. Curse those internet goblins. That's so true. You're a real reader now. You always were, Jenny. You always were. Us ebook readers are readers too. but I get the sentiment. Yeah, sometimes people with all these large full bookshelves give us FOMO, right? And feel like we're missing out on being a real reader. But ebooks count and audiobooks count. So it's all good. Where are the rest of your books, Chaz? Oh, yes. So my partner and I are moving to a different state. We're moving to Washington State here in the U.S. And so that's where most of my books are. They're packed up in boxes and waiting to be moved with the rest of our stuff. I decided that I would get a head start and just take all the books that I don't necessarily need right now and get them ready to ship. So that's where they are. But yeah, I know my bookshelves look really bare. It does make me self-conscious. Yes, Jenny does have many pretty books, that's for sure. Physical books feed the soul. I get that. I do enjoy reading physical books. I enjoy reading ebooks too, and that's the majority of my reading. But yeah, I do like physical books too. I have my book audit update coming up, all physical. Okay, nice. I'm looking forward to seeing another audit update, Elaine. That's cool. I sat and just stared at them for around 10 minutes when I filled them, Derry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice feeling, right, Jenny? Hey, thank you, Nikhil. Good to see you, my friend. I appreciate you joining in and saying hi. Another channel you guys need to check out. Yeah, Shelf Esteem. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You've been a busy guy. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder. So I mentioned earlier about being a little self-conscious. Sometimes I wonder if my bookshelves are not full, that's going to turn people away from watching the videos. That's probably not true, but I have seen people comment on other people's videos that they don't watch anybody who doesn't have a full bookshelf behind them. And I'm like, really? Like that's the most important thing? Really? But hey, that everybody's different. Some people just like to see a reader who has a full bookshelf, and that's cool. Book audit sounds serious. Yes. Yeah, I did something similar. I think that might be where Elaine got it, if I'm not mistaken. I think we talked about that. Derry knows Nikhil. Yes. Can't murder an ebook. Snapping the spine, highlighting pages, writing on pages and tabs. Yes, that's true. You can't murder an ebook. You can highlight pages, however. It's just a different kind of highlighting, but you can still highlight. Yeah. And on my Kobo, I have the color Kobo, so I can highlight in different colors. There's like 4 or 5 different colors. It's kind of neat. I don't do it that often, but it's neat. I come to listen to you yap, Chaz. You could be sitting in your car and I'd still watch. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've done a couple in my car and I've considered doing more. I might be doing probably after we get back from our next trip to Washington. I'm thinking about doing a random Chaziness update, and that might be in the car. We'll see. I'm considering doing that one in the car. Blame Chaz. Yeah, I inspired you. Okay, yep, that was me. Oh, thank you, Jenny. And thank you, Derry. I was thinking about Jenny's comment, but yes, I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys come to see me. I'm glad somebody can tolerate my ugly mug. Yeah, including my partner. We've been together almost 2 years, so I guess she's not tired of looking at me yet. So yeah, that's cool. I appreciate you guys very much. And yeah, I go back and forth in my head about one day just going all ebook, but I couldn't do that. So one day when I get moved, these shelves will be full again. So although it may not be these same shelves, I'm trying to decide what I want to move and what I don't want to borrow with. So I may sell this shelf and then get a different one once I move. Either go to IKEA or there's a lot of nice antique furniture stores in Vancouver as well. So I might get a new bookshelf there. We'll see. Let's see, where did we go here? Oh, there we go. Chaz making me math with my books. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I did a tally of all my shelves and stuff. Yep. A great face for radio, me too. Nice. And that's cool. Sometimes I put on my YouTube watch list in the car while I'm driving. But BookTube is great for just listening as well as watching. So personalities are what keep me coming back to everyone I watch. Nice. Yeah, that's me too. I'm definitely a personality guy. Yeah. I find people who I really click with them and I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch everything, which is why my watch list is always so dang long. It's because I follow so many really cool people and I have to watch all their videos. I might have a problem. I heard Book Dragons and I was here for it. What can I say? Love me a dragon. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad. My shelves are IKEA, and I love building IKEA furniture. It's so calming. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, building IKEA furniture, any furniture really is pretty calming. Yeah, that's good. And IKEA's got great stuff. I don't think I got this from IKEA, but I've gotten plenty of other stuff from IKEA. So yeah. Oh yes, the spreadsheet stage. Yes, I am familiar with this phenomenon. In fact, let's see here. Do you guys want to see the chaos that is my spreadsheet? This is I will show this to you guys. Now let me see if I can share my screen here. Okay. So this, let's see, we'll do trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is my spreadsheet. And I have all of my books cataloged that I own. 1,014 books. And this is everything except for Agatha Christie, which I have a separate one just for Agatha Christie. So I have the ones that I've completed and the ones I haven't. I have it broken down by detective and everything. And then open and completed series I've got here. So I've got three. I have chaos. So the spreadsheet stage is your next goal, Jenny, right? Like Derry says. And I'll remove that so I don't overwhelm you guys. But I love a good flat pack too. Nice, yes. I have yet to get that nerdy so far. Just lists. Love a list. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, lists are good. My spreadsheet took years, and I'm super proud of it. That's awesome that you spend so much time on it like that. I got a wild hair one day and decided to catalog all my books in a spreadsheet. And it took me about a week. But that's what happens when Chaz gets a wild hair. Jenny, we will get you their physical books and spreadsheets next. Yep, exactly. Only 1,000. Why do I have more than most of you combined? Yes, I have failed apparently, Jenny. I have failed to I have failed to be as far along as you are in my collection. That's great. But yeah, the book spreadsheet has been helpful though. It really has, because I can figure out, okay, which books haven't I read, which ones I haven't, or which ones I haven't, which ones I might need to do next. There's probably a way for me to do a random pick from the spreadsheet, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. So one of these days. My book's on a spreadsheet, but mine is basically just the book list. Okay, yeah. And that's okay too. You added your TBR and the TBF. Is that to be finished? I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, to be finished. Good. I was right. Over 50 to be finished, though. That's quite daunting. Yeah, that's I have 2 books on my shelf that I have not finished currently. No, 3. 3? Yeah, one is an ebook. I did not finish Empire of Silence yet by Christopher Rocchio. I got stuck on that one and had to put it down. And then The Reformatory and The Child Thief by Brom as well, I still need to finish. So those are currently, I'm halfway through 2 of those. And The Reformatory, I just kind of barely started, but yeah. Unless you're talking about series as far as the TBF goes, then I've got a lot of unfinished series. After midnight here, so I got to bail. Solo open to close. Ooh, oh, ouch. Okay, Jenny, yes, get good sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I'm so glad you joined. Thank you. Good to see your face. Have a good night, guys. Yep. Have a good night, Jenny. Mine has the catalog. My reading list since 22 and all my stats since then. Best. I've tallied how much library reads and memberships have saved me instead of buying at normal prices. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I haven't done that with mine. That's really good. I need to be better about utilizing the library. I do get ebooks from the library somewhat often, but I need to be better about that. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about doing that. That's great. I rarely DNF, but some can be years before I finish. Okay, yeah. I used to do that, and I've been better, worse, but better about DNFing lately. Better for my own sanity about DNFing. Yeah, that is really great, Derry. Very impressive. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad that I started using the spreadsheet. It's been really helpful. A little overwhelming though. But and then of course I have my TBR game with my deck of cards here. So that's been helpful too. So that's currently how I do my random picks, I guess. And then my patrons give me books to read every quarter and stuff. So yeah, I get a lot of little random assortments of books and ways to force myself to read different stuff. But I need to figure out savings from the thrift store like Hyperion Cantos for $1. Oh yeah, the thrift store is great. Yeah, you can find some really good stuff there. I really hope you enjoy Hyperion Cantos, Elaine. It's fantastic. Just a brilliant series. The first two books are the best, and that's another one that I'm halfway through. I have not finished Rise of Endymion, but not because it was bad. I just had to put it down and haven't gone back to it yet. So I haven't finished the Cantos yet, but I'm getting there, and it's been great. Such a wild ride. And I think I heard that Dan Simmons just recently died. I think it was Dan Simmons, and that's really sad. When I add a new book, I include what I paid for it versus regular retail price. Including the savings makes what I spend look so much better. Oh, that's true. That's a good way to that's a good way to smooth the wound over, right? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I should think about doing that. Yeah, usually I'm pretty good though. Like if I buy an ebook, usually it's when it's on sale for like $1.99 or $2.99, and I found some great deals on physical books as well. So I do try to go to used bookstores and stuff. So yeah, there's definitely some good ways to save, but doing that definitely makes you feel better about it, right? Yeah. Let's see. 14 books for $35. Yeah, that's definitely a good deal compared to buying it new. Yeah. Yeah, I recently saw on Humble Bundle and I missed it. They had a bundle featuring all was it the fantasy or the sci-fi books? I'm trying to remember. But all the books written by Adrian Tchaikovsky, although not all of his books. It was either fantasy or sci-fi, but not all of his books because he writes both. And I missed it. I didn't get to it in time, but yeah, that would be sad. I'm pretty sure it was Simmons that I saw had died. Yeah, he died from a stroke. He was 77. Yeah, he died February 21st of this year. Yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be an awful way to go, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's I have never read any Adrian Tchaikovsky, but I really want to. He's on my list of authors I need to try. Yeah. Yeah, I've got so many authors I need to try too. I've really been wanting to get on the bandwagon with Janie Wirtz as well. I need to read the Wars of Light and Shadow. But I also want to read To Ride Hell's Chasm. That's her standalone one. So yeah, there's so many that I need to get to. Yeah, I didn't know he was in his 70s either. Yeah. Although it's only in recent years that I started reading any of his books. Before that, I didn't know who he was, so I hadn't really followed his career. But there's a lot of his books that I still want to read, though. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard he's really great, especially for world building. I've heard his world building is top notch. And he's really prolific too. He cranks out books like nobody's business. Like Stephen King. Stephen King writes like I think 3 or 4 books a year, or maybe he's scaled it down to only 2 books a year. But still, I mean that's a large output. Yeah. Yeah, I think the one I was going to start with Tchaikovsky was Children of Time. Everybody has told me that that's the place to start with Tchaikovsky. Yeah, yeah, his books are pretty widely varied. Wow, 5 last year. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of books. I watched BookTubers for Tchaikovsky spelled that wrong. That's okay. Chunkies I don't have to read. Oh, okay, that's fair. His books are pretty big. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, it's can't believe I'm already over 2,000. That's cool. Yeah. Children of Time was fantastic. I like a book one that also stands alone. Oh, that's right. I forgot that it was even though it's a series, I forgot that it can stand alone too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Mistborn was like that. I thought The Final Empire could have stood by itself. Even though I've enjoyed the other Mistborn books, I kind of wish it had stood by itself too. That part of me does. But yeah, yeah, Tchaikovsky. You were mentioning that he did 5 last year. I mean that's more than Sanderson puts out, which is wild. Yeah, that's cool. Speaking of authors I need to read, this guy right here. I have the first book in his Hybrid Helix series, and I have not picked it up yet. So that'll be a goal for this year, Joe. One of these days, you're going to hear from me. uh, Children of Time was fantastic. Oh yeah, already did that. Guns of the Dawn. Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard Guns of the Dawn was really good. It hasn't done the best, and the publishers aren't interested in a sequel. Oh, that's too bad. He'd like to do another. I mean, as prolific as he's been, he could probably do well if he decided to self-publish one. Maybe he'll go the hybrid route. That would be interesting. But yeah, at the time that I first heard about Guns of Dawn, I was not really that enthused about reading Flintlock fantasy. But after I read Mistborn Era 2, I discovered that I really like Flintlock fantasy. And so I think I'll try Guns of the Dawn now. Hey, Josh. Thank you, sir. I'm so glad to see you. I've only read Guns of the Dawn by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Oh, okay. Funny. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Very good story with subpar writing that badly needed an editor. Oh, okay. Okay. And that could be part of why it hasn't done that well, too. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, I'm glad the story was good. I do want to try it out. I'll probably try it out. But they're all coming out on audio. I'm editing book 5 now. Awesome. Yeah, I knew you were working on finishing up book 5. I didn't know they were coming out on audio. That's really awesome, Joe. Congrats on that. And I do audiobook on occasion. So I may have to do that. Who's narrating your books? Is it you or is it someone else? I still haven't read Wistful Ascending either, but I have picked it up. I'll get there. Yeah, nice. Nice. Very cool. Book reviews are a bonus when done well. Saves me reading time. So many books and only so much time. Yeah, that's fair, Elaine. Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes a good detailed review of a book that you're probably not planning to read is good. The novella Ogres is brilliant. Oh, yes, I've heard that. I have heard Ogres is really good. Audio 2, fantastic. Yes, that is. Wayne Farrell, he's great. I'm happy to provide audio codes, but I don't have any left for book 1. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind spending credits or money to get good audiobooks, but I never heard of Wayne Farrell. Okay, I'll have to look him up. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm picky about audiobook narrators, so I've heard some great audiobook narrators. In fact, most of the ones I've heard have been great. Some are just okay, and others are not. At least not good for me. I tried to finish Dead House Gates on audio because I really struggled with reading the book, so I decided I'd try to do it on audio, and I could not. I had to go back and finish the book the hard way because the narrator was not great for me. But yeah, but I'll check him out for sure. I listen to book reviews that I'm not usually interested to read, or books that are low on the list. That way, if I ever get there, I don't remember spoilers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, I love reviews of the ones I've already read as well, Derry. I enjoy hearing other people's thoughts on them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yep, I'm the same way. In fact, I've been enjoying watching reviews recently for The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett because I absolutely love that book. And so I've been enjoying watching reviews of that and seeing other people's thoughts on it because, just a fantastic book. And book 3 is coming out this summer, and I can't wait. August, I think. I can't wait. Narrators can make a huge difference for a book, yes. Bad one is heartbreaking. Anne Flosnick. Okay, I haven't heard of her. I haven't heard any books that she's narrated. But I've heard some really great narrators. If you guys ever get a chance and you want to read some good Arthurian stuff, The Warlord Chronicles by Bernard Cornwell is fantastic. And Jonathan Keeble is the narrator for that series. He's phenomenal. Absolutely great. And of course, James Marsters for Dresden. You can't go wrong with him. So Jeff Hayes. Yes. Jeff Hayes is fantastic. Sound Booth Theater, currently trying to get the rights to do Realm of the Elderlings. Oh, really? I did not know that because I know there's audiobooks for it already. If they get the chance, I'm going to cry with joy. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like Jeff Hayes. I'm doing the audiobooks for Dungeon Crawler Carl right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. Jeff Hayes is phenomenal. So that would be really cool. I would listen to those audiobooks. I tried the audiobook for one of, I think it was one of the Tawny Man books, maybe. I listened to some of it on audio because I was wanting to try and do an immersive read. And it was okay, but it wasn't great. So I'm just happy just reading the physical books for that. But I would listen to the audio if they did it, for sure. Because Jeff Hayes is great. He does a great job with voices, and he has a lot of variety, so that's good. I'm currently rereading Days Without End by Sebastian Barry in preparation for reading its sequel. It's somehow one of the most beautifully written books I've read, despite being narrated in an old-timey slang. Oh, okay. Interesting. Days Without End. I'm going to pull that up on my notes here so that I don't forget about that one. Days Without And Sebastian Barry. Okay. Yeah, I see it there. Thank you, Josh. That's awesome. That is awesome. Tainted Cup is on my TBR hopefully this year. Oh, I hope you get to it, Joe. It's great. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, Derry, it was Live Ships. It was one of the Live Ships books. And I remember I was at a point in the book where I just didn't want to put it down, but I had to drive somewhere. So I decided to try the audiobook. And I remember not being very impressed. So that's who that is. Yes. Okay. I know who you're talking about now. Dates Without End is about a trans person in the mid 1800s when there wasn't the same understanding of people like that. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That sounds like that would be a great read. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, that would be good. Let's see. Make sure I have this on my list here. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, heading off. Congratulations again, Chaz. Exciting adventures this year with your channel and life. Thank you, Elaine. Big hugs to you back, and I'm glad you could join us. And I'll look forward to chatting with you soon. Yeah, it's getting close to that time, isn't it, guys? I think we're probably kind of winding down here, but I'm happy to take more questions if you guys want to chat or comments or anything you're thinking about. If you have any questions for me, I mean, we can still do the full 2 hours. I just I don't want you guys to feel pressure to stay on if you've got other things to do. So sorry if you mentioned this already, but how is the move prep going? Oh yeah, no need to apologize, Josh. I did talk about it a little at various points in the stream, but it's going okay. We've packed up the first moving pod and it's stored away, and now we're just we're saving the other pod to fill up once it gets closer to the time for the move. But yeah, it's going okay. I've had some hiccups at work that it's hard to describe. But so the job that I was currently doing is chat support. So I help customers on virtual chat. That is no longer the case. My whole team got removed from doing chat, and they moved a whole other team, the same number as we had. So they replaced the 5 people on my team with 5 other people, probably because they don't need to pay them as much. And so I'm looking at taking a significant pay cut, I think. I still don't know what that's going to look like, but that's where I'm at right now. So I'm kind of in limbo. You know, they told us about it on Wednesday, and I was just sitting around getting paid for doing nothing on Thursday and Friday because they didn't want us to do any work until they had figured out where to put us. And I still don't know where that's going to be. So yeah, so that's been fun, especially, you know, with trying to find a house and everything like that. You know, fluctuations in pay are not necessarily ideal, but we shall see. More to come on that. But that's the That's the long and short of it. The TLDR is that what it is? The TLDR. I can never think what to ask. I try not to be publicly nosy. DMs are different. I'll pry properly there. Nice, Terry. Feel free. You can absolutely feel free to pry about anything in the DMs. That's perfectly fine. But you're welcome to be publicly nosy too if you want to. Yeah, it's been a rough spot for sure. This just happened this week. So yeah, I don't know what that's going to look like, and I still don't know. My company has a rule technically where if you move to a state that is outside of one of the hub cities, that you can't stay with the company. Washington is not close to a hub city for this company. They're working on making an exception for me. They're trying to. But as of right now, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to stay with the company when I move. But I'm still moving regardless. I'll just have to find something else. So it's a lot's up in the air right now financially, that's for sure. Moving is hard enough as it is. Yes, indeed. Define fun. Oh God, make it stop, right? Yeah, fun. Yeah, fun, they said. This will be fun. Hope the pay comes in while everything is being figured out. Yes, so far they're still paying me my normal rate while I'm in limbo. So sneaky read on the clock. Yes. I got plenty of reading done while I was sitting around the other day. Yeah. And I mean, one thing they told us we could do is catch up on all of our corporate training, our mandatory training modules, but I've already done all of those. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, what do I do now? On balance, that tells me the move is a huge positive for you and will add to the happiness in your life. And I love that for you. Yes, absolutely. That is an absolutely true statement in every way, shape, and form. Yeah, this is going to be a great move. I am going to miss my kids because they are still going to be here in this state. But it's only if I take a plane, it's only 3 hours away. So it's not that bad. And I'm still going to come home and see my kids. So, but it'll be good. I have to do I have to do the sexual harassment training at my job this week. I keep telling them I'm already an expert. Oh yeah, I have to do that at my job as well. Yeah, I have to do that. Those courses are interesting. Oh my goodness. But yeah, necessary, right? Yeah. So yeah, all the corporate training is caught up. So now I'm just waiting to hear what they're going to do with us. But yeah, we have a long meeting about it the other day, and we are not happy. We are not happy. A group of us kept a tally of all the harassment one night. If we weren't friends, we'd have been fired on. Yeah. Still got to be cautious with that, though. Sometimes, you never know when somebody's going to turn around at the last minute and say, you know what, actually. But yeah, sounds like you guys are all close friends, so that's good. You can joke around like that. My books are full of that sort of thing. Now, I'm looking forward to your books, Joe. That they sound like fun. Yeah. Oh, all that sugar made me thirsty. And it's just water. You'll have to take my word on that, guys. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Everybody experiences it a different way, and yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see. I'm going to imagine there's a cocktail in that bottle. I would love to imagine that with you, Derry. I think that's a good thing to imagine right now. I could have made myself a cocktail before the stream. I just decided not to, and you know, yeah, because I'm a weird one with adult beverages. They make me sleepy, and I probably shouldn't be falling asleep on the live stream. But yeah, yeah, especially harder liquor. That'll for sure put me to sleep. My first music concert. Oh wow. Oh, I'm trying to remember. And why I cannot remember his name right now. He's an can't remember if he was Irish or English, but he's a folk singer. He's really well known. And but I can't for the life of me remember his name right now. Um, but he was my first concert. The first concert that I remember was the Chicago Reunion Tour. I think it was back in the late '90s, something like that. I love Chicago. I love their music, and so yeah, that was the one. That was the one I went to. Congrats on 2K. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Glad you're here. Best worst concert. Oh boy. Well, my best concert. Oh man, well, I probably can't have two best concerts. My best concert was seeing Billy Joel live. I've seen him twice at Chase Field here in Phoenix. Um, 2 years ago, and then prior to that, I had seen him 3 years before that. So the first time I saw him in concert was just a solo tour, and then I saw him on tour with Stevie Nicks, or was it Stevie? No, yeah, yeah, Stevie Nicks, for their companion tour a couple of years ago, and that was fantastic. Um, Billy Joel's my favorite music artist of all time, and just phenomenal. And man, I tell you what, the last time I saw him, I mean, this guy's 77 or 76. I know he was in his mid to late 70s at the time of that concert, and he was just dancing all over the stage. I mean, that guy's got moves. Uh, I could not do those. I could not do those moves, and I'm only 50. I mean, that guy is something else. Yeah, I remembered that was you, Drew. Yeah, it is interesting that they only show the username, but yeah, I remembered you. Hope the move goes well. Are you still currently with an insurance company? I am. Yes, thank you very much. Um, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the move. I think it'll be really good. And yeah, I am currently with an insurance company. Um, Hoping it'll stay that way, but we'll see. Pretty kitty, Drew. Yeah, yeah, the cat in that picture is really great. Oh yeah, yeah, he is. He's really incredible, and yeah, I've been following his career for years. I own most of his albums, and yeah, yeah, he's great. And River of Dreams is still my favorite song of his. And Piano Man. I think I still like River of Dreams more, but Piano Man is a close second. And he's got so many great hits, though it's hard to say which one is the absolute best. Well, I'm going to give a 5-minute warning here to end the live stream. I mean, we could go on and on. I'm loving this, but it's gotten to the 2-hour mark, and I think it's probably time to start winding down. Yes. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. Love that song. So good. Yeah. So good. We Didn't Start the Fire is another one. Yeah, just so good. I work at Hagerty. We hire all over the country. I would recommend looking into them if you're okay with the corporate insurance world. Also, Liberty Mutual still offers pensions. Yeah. I haven't heard of Hagerty, but I'll have to look into them. I'm in a corporate insurance setting right now, so I'm licensed in all 50 states. So I'll have to look into them. Thank you. I appreciate that, Drew. Goodness knows I wouldn't mind getting out of insurance. It's a great job, even though I don't necessarily enjoy it, but it pays the bills. So I'll have to look into that. Thank you. Best of luck with the job and the move, Chad. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and we'll call it an afternoon, evening, whatever time it is there where you're at. Oh, no worries, Derry. I'm glad you were able to join for part of it, at least, and I'm looking forward to the new setup as well. We'll see what that will look like. I love your face too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I probably will be able to easily get another job if I have to. So yeah, it's just a matter of finding one that wants to to pay, because the company pays for all of those licenses currently. So, but we'll see how that works out. I'll definitely be posting updates. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me, and I look forward to talking with you again. The next live stream I'm going to do is probably going to be my 7-year anniversary on YouTube, which is coming up in August. So I will be moved by then, so it'll be perfect timing, or at least I hope I'll be moved by then. And I'll look forward to doing another live stream then, possibly even doing some Chaz and Friends episodes as well at some point. So thank you all. I appreciate you all, and have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.